Indiana. Let's hear it for Glen from Indiana. Geez, you're a big sucker. What's your name, sir? Frank. Frank comes from Oceanside, California. Let's hear it for Frank. Frank, meet Glen. Glen, meet Frank. All right, and I thank you guys for coming up here and helping me out. You both have wristwatches on. You're the one with the watch.
He's macho.
He's macho. Okay, I got it. Fair enough. All right, you have a push button watch, so you can get this down in a second. That's good. And you have a watch on with some kind of, does it have a second hand on it? Yeah, okay, good. Here we go. Now, guys, this is very easy to do for you, but very difficult for me. So let me describe what this is. In 1902, Houdini did go to Germany, and he acquired much of his fame and fortune there, and he used an identical replica of what I have right here now. So let me show these to you. This is what Houdini turned German chain shackles, and I'll show you how this works. This is a solid steel link with two chains. They're welded to both ends, and they're secured by a master padlock. So I'm going to open these up and give one to Frank. Frank, you take a look at that, make sure it works properly, make sure the plunger goes up and down. And the other one goes to Glen. Will you do me a favor and take a look at this? Now, gentlemen, watch very carefully. The keys go back in my pocket. I had a second show, and last week somebody walked away without giving the keys back. So I'm leaving them in my pocket. I promise I will not use them again. So, all right? Okay. Did they excite you there or anything, Frank? Look at the chains. Now, do not start on the bottom. Frank, you have to go up a couple of links on both sides, just one or two links on both sides, to make it as tight as you possibly can. All right? You loop it through there and lock the lock. You watching this one? And push on it. That's tight. That's tight. That's good.
There you go.
Like that. Don't bend the hand, Frank. Thank you. Is it on there? Just lock. Got it? All right. Did you see how we did that? Your job is to try and make it even tighter than that. Good luck, Glen. Here we go. I'm going to turn sideways, so you have to help me out. You have to do this behind my back. There you go. Chain goes on each side, and you can supervise this, Frank, to make sure that it's going okay. There you go. Goes through both sides, a couple of links up. Now, I ask for gentlemen with wristwatches on for the simple reason that Houdini's best time after doing this, that's good, within good taste, Glen. That's good. Hurry up and lock it. Good job. Good job. All right. Now, Houdini's best time is 2 minutes and 58 seconds, and tonight I'm going to try to beat just 3 minutes myself and see how close I can come. So now you both must become my lovely assistants. A small trick in itself, huh, Glen? Do me a favor. Can you bring this, stay here. Bring this all the way back. Bring this all, yes, so they can hear what I'm saying. Bring this, Frank, bring this all the way back to my lips. Real magic. Glen has become Frank. Okay. Here we go, guys. Go over here and stand next to me, shoulder to shoulder, all right? You're going to try and make a Milan sandwich. Push in with your shoulders and look straight at these people there. Push in. Push in as tight as you can. Now ease up. There you go. Right, ease up. I need you to turn your feet at a 45-degree angle and face that gentleman right there. All right? And Frank, you do the same thing. Turn at a 45-degree angle. Face this lovely family right there. You got it? Good. And 45 degrees is about, that's a little too much. A little bit more forward, but you have to face it. Come closer to me. And then, but turn your feet at a 45, just like that. Well, look at those folks over there. See this? Move the feet, Glen, the body will follow. That's good, that's good. Okay. When I say in position, guys, this is exactly where you must go. This is your position. All right? Now, please look at your watches. And when I say 3, we're going to count to 3. When I start timing on 3, that's when you begin your escape. Please don't start until then. Look at your watches nice and carefully. And if you're in the front row and you don't have a watch, you might be able to catch a glimpse of these gentlemen's watches. You can try and use those if you want. You notice that Glen has one of these very nice gold watches right there. Keep looking at it. We're going to count. Here we go. He has a nice gold watch, and you'll notice that Frank has one of those push-button watches that you buy at Woolworths. It doesn't matter what kind of watch you have. I'd like to take a look at this just before we begin. Take a look at each side. Pull on it. It's all right. Okay, here we go, guys. Back in position. Over here. Get next to me, Frank. There we go. Not too close. Just to move the lower part of your body closer to me. No, Frank, no. No, Glen. You guys should get together. Easy, guys. It's a cruise ship, not a ferry boat. We'll be okay. All right, now we're going to make Frank over here official timekeeper. Let me see that watch again. There it is. It's a digital watch. The kind you have to, those are for guys who can't tell watches. You just push the button and it tells you all by itself. We're going to make you official timekeeper, Frank. So as official timekeeper, it's important that you're not distracted by anything whatsoever, because if you are, of course, it'll be impossible. And we'd like somebody in the audience to take a look, just to make sure. Still chained up. Well, sometimes usually people clap. I'm not always. Do me a favor and check that out. Is that okay? It's nice and tight. Notice Glen's side over here. Notice the discoloration of the skin. There you go. Back in position, guys. All right, now, if you ever were to see a vintage footage tape of Houdini doing this in 1902, you'd be amazed to find, look at your watch. Here we go. You'd be amazed to know that Houdini always did this trick in front of him because he claimed that it saved 10 seconds off the time. And since we're running a little bit late tonight, thanks to our friends, if nobody minds, I'll just do this in front of me so you all can see. Would that be all right? Glen and Frank still looking at their watches. We're gonna do a magic trick now, Frank. Do me a favor, there's a little red bag over there on the piano bench. Would you go get it? Don't hurt yourself. Look inside, make sure there's nothing inside, and you, do me a favor, you guys sit around and face each other, all right? Face to face. Look inside. Is there anything inside? There are no hidden keys or picks or anything like that? It is empty. Okay. Frank, the silent partner of the show. Thank you very much. Now, do me a favor. I want you to hold both ends with one hand. Now hold one end with both hands. That's both ends with both hands, Frank. I guess you got it. No, just put both hands on that side. I believe I'd like to travel with you, Glen. In fact, you don't have a brother or something like that. There you go. Hold it right there with both hands. Right there with both hands. Perfect. Now you take this other side right there on the seam. You hold on to it. Very tightly now with both hands. That's perfect, guys. Move the bag over here. A little to your left. Your other left, Glen. I'm going to put my hands inside. See, they figured that out, but you have. That's good. That's right. There you go. All right, here we go, folks. On three, you begin timing. You notice that the way you're holding the bag, you can see your watches perfectly. You have to push the button. Sorry. Here we go. On three. Here we go. Folks, count with me. Are you ready? Or you start, and I'll follow you. When I go with the bag, yes, make sure you count properly. Here we go. 1, 2, wait. Don't step back, Swade. You know, it's going to be impossible to step right there. You'd like to look at your side or his side. Now we go to 2, and that's even better, but one hand's out and the other one's not. It must be your hand or maybe it's his. I'm not really sure. Let's try with one hand in 3 minutes. 3, look at your watches. Here we go. We begin, and this has taken entirely too much time. Folks, a nice round of applause for these guys. Walk down here with me. Walk down here.